Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big ATL, where we are set to kick off the second half of the 2019 NFL season, starting with the undefeated Albuquerque Vipers facing off against the 3-5 Atlanta Falcons. Albuquerque is coming off of a huge win over the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, 35-10. Despite that, though, the media is predicting a trap game, and they even have Atlanta doubling our score. Of course, this is the NFL. It is any given Sunday, and any team could knock us off. But at 8-0, the Vipers might be starting to dream of an undefeated season. Anthony McCollum not having a terrible year for the Falcons, but only leading them to 3 wins in the first half of the season so far, as they start off with the football, 3rd down and 5, and he's going to connect with his tight end, Nick Newman, for the conversion. Atlanta looking to pull off one of the biggest upsets of the season and maybe even turn their year around. Throwing that one over the middle, it's a strike to the tight end. Nick Newman gets them into Vipers territory. McCollum, drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars a number of years ago in the first round, things did not work out for him, but he did end up winning the starting job with the Falcons this season. Now they're going to hand this one off to their running back, that is Robert Wallach. He converts the 3rd down, but bring it on back due to a holding call. Now 3rd down and 11, and it doesn't matter that the down gets longer, they still convert it there. Coming out in the I formation, but looking to pass out of it, McCollum runs out of time, and the Vipers defense gets home. They've already converted 1/3 and long on this drive. Can they do it again? McCollum pump fakes, now looking for the corner of the end zone. His man had a step, but unfortunately for him there, David Walton steps out of bounds, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Orlando Cross having a pretty good year, but the completion percentage is a little bit low, and maybe the picks are a little bit high. He's going to dump this one off for the first play for the Vipers offense to running back Deron Daniels, who has now earned himself the full-time starting position, as he should have. He is clearly the best running back that we have on this team. Facing a 3rd down and 4, and Cross is going to be going down. Not given a ton of time right there as the pressure came screaming up the middle, and that's actually the 1st round pick for the Falcons, Torrey Young out of Furman, an FCS school, producing a big-time player right there. Robert Wallach's going to take that one right up the gut, and our 1st round rookie, Jerry Gray, the safety, is going to have to check out of the game. Now McCollum's going to dump this one off to the right side, and it's going to be caught by his fullback. Ingram runs over a player, sets up 2nd down and short. Wallach is going to pick that up easily, and a little bit more after that, brought down just shy of the 50-yard line. Nearing the end of the first quarter, and Atlanta continues to run the football with Wallach. He's going to go right out of the gut there, right up the middle, as we get an update on our rookie safety, and he's going to be out for the remainder of this one. But what a run here by Robert Wallach. He pulls out the stiff arm after making a nice move, and he's going to take that one the distance, giving Atlanta a 2-possession lead here early in the second quarter, making Robert Long miss, pulls out the stiff arm, and he was gone. This just might be the trap game that the media predicted. Obviously, there's still a lot of game left, and a wide open Darius Floyd downfield. Cross had plenty of time to find him, and just like that, we are on the board and make this a 3-point game. How does the Falcons offense respond? Pass over the middle is going to be incomplete. That's on 3rd down 2. What could have been a huge play results in a 3-and-out. Now trying to avoid going 3-and-out ourselves, but that's exactly what's going to happen. Brian Moore unable to hold on to the football there, so now we're going to bring out Washington to punt this football away. They got the returner out there. This is going to be around the 20-yard line where Walton's going to take it. He loses the football, though. It's going to be scooped up by Justin Williams. He takes it to the house, and just like that, the Vipers find themselves with a 4-point lead as we quickly flip this script. David Walton also got shaken up on that play, and the receiver's going to be out for the remainder of the game. Now McCollum over the middle is going to be intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker out of Montana, Tommy Wynn. He's shaken up on that play, but the 2nd or 3rd round pick, I don't remember exactly where we took him, but he continues his phenomenal season. Now Cross taking a shot to the end zone right after the interception, and it's on the money for Jimmy Andrews, and everything is going Albuquerque's way in the second quarter. Robert Wallach is going to get a big run right here, breaks out of a tackle, and luckily we're able to bring him down, but not until he gets across the 40-yard line. Now 3rd down and 12. McCollum is sacked again. This Vipers pass rush doing great work. That was Triple J Jones right there as we quickly get another stop on defense. And we got pretty much everything going our way right now. And here goes Rondell Vickers, the former Washington Redskin, gets out to midfield. Faced with a 3rd down and 12 at the 2-minute warning now. Cross continues to back up, dumps that one off to Burt Myers. He doesn't hold on to it. He would have been several yards shy of the sticks though, so we're going to have to punt the football away. McCollum looking to throw, but now brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Daryl Fannin. He continues his stellar season. Now Wallach is going to take this one to the right side, try spinning out of the tackle. It doesn't work, but he does pick up the 1st down. A minute left to go now as they go hurry up, and McCollum goes down again. This Vipers defense has been relentless so far today as we send in the blitz and get yet another sack here in this first half, forcing the Falcons to use their 2nd timeout. Robert Wallach is going to get the carry on 3rd down, but he's going to pick up the 1st down and a whole lot more. I don't think Maurice Sanders or anyone on this defense is going to catch him. They were just trying to take this one to the half, but instead they break off a huge run that keeps them in this game. 40 seconds left to go, and now Albuquerque is going to be breaking off a big run for themselves. Deron Daniels pulls out the stiff arm. They can't take him down, but they do push him out of bounds at midfield. Now Cross rolling to his right, firing this one downfield for his tight end, Von Lewis. 2 tackles are missed. It doesn't matter that he only has 68 speed. The veteran tight end is in for the score, and that gives us a 2-possession lead at the break. To make matters even worse for the Falcons, we get the football to start off the 2nd half of play. Deron Daniels on a nice run to the left side there, picks up a quick 1st down, and the young running back continues to prove he is the best one on this team. Not to take away much from Rondell Vickers, who does get a good carry right there, but he was brought in to be the main starter on this team, but Daniels clearly is the best one. Vickers in the game after the rookie Craig Roberts gets a carry and picks up a 1st down, and now we're even getting the fullback involved in the pass game. That's Ron White inside of the 10. Handoff is going to go to Vickers now as it's goal to go, and he gets in untouched for the Albuquerque touchdown. Is it too late for Atlanta to get back in it, especially with this Vipers pass rush? McCollum looking to throw, and he's taken down Fannin yet again, and that is the defensive tackle's 3rd sack of the afternoon. This Vipers defense continues to get home. 3rd down at midfield now for Orlando Cross and company. Floyd able to make the catch, but can't get his feet inbounds there. 4th down and 5 at midfield, and we punt the football away. Toss play to the right here for Robert Wallach. He's going to spin out of the tackle of Vince Taylor, steps out of bounds, but that does get him right over or right on the 200-yard mark rushing. Yet Atlanta needs to be throwing the football if they want to win, or if they want to keep getting sacked too, because the offensive line is not holding up when it comes to pass blocking. They're doing a great job with run blocking though, but they are down by 2 scores here in the 2nd half, and that pass for Nick Newman is caught but out of bounds. So now they're going to have to punt the football away yet again. Can their defense step up? Nice spin move there by Vickers as he takes that one to the right side, but he is a little shaken up on that play, and he's going to have to check out of the game. Here's Daniels now getting himself another carry and another Albuquerque 1st down as we're out to the 40-yard line, and we get an update on Vickers. The veteran running back is going to be out for the remainder of this one as we enter the 4th quarter. Deron Daniels with a lot of space to the right side here makes a nice move and gets brought down at the other 40-yard line now. Faced with a 3rd down and 5, Cross under some pressure, but he gets it out to Darius Floyd, and that's going to pick up another Vipers 1st down, but no Albuquerque fan wants to see this. We all know the injury history of Orlando Cross, and he limps off of the field. Bring in Campbell, the former 1st-round pick of the Chicago Bears, dives for the 1st down. He doesn't get it. He loses the football, and finally someone scoops it up. It's the Atlanta defense, and this might just be what gets them back into this game. Luckily, Orlando Cross's injury is not serious, and he should return later in this one. It's weird, but running the football might just be the move for Atlanta to get them back into this game. The passing game hasn't been atrocious, but the pass blocking has been, and that's why their quarterback has under 100 yards passing so far today. As Robert Wallach, I swear, he's getting at least 10 yards a carry right now, just bouncing off of tackles. McCollum looking to throw, and he threads the needle over the middle to Eric Strong. I'm not sure how he got it to him, and it wasn't intercepted. There were about 3 Vipers defenders right in that area. Now McCollum's going for it all right here. It's going to be incomplete, but flags fly. They got Maurice Sanders with pass interference. That's going to set up goal to go and an easy touchdown for Robert Warwick. Or maybe not. There was holding on a play. That's probably why it was so easy, and he goes nowhere on the next play. That's going to make this 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line now. Pass gets out to Eric Strong, but he's going to be 10 yards shy of that first down marker, and obviously they have to go for this now. Taking a shot to the end zone, and somehow that is going to be caught by Joel Taylor. He had been shut down the entire game, but they'd go to him on 4th down, double man coverage, and it works. Atlanta trying to get back into this game. Wallach is breaking all kinds of tackles, but finally we bring him down in the backfield. But then they come out an onside kick. I don't know what we're doing here with play calling on the sidelines. We were not expecting that for some reason, and Atlanta gets the easy onside kick recovery, and they could totally be coming back into this game. Taking a shot downfield, his man has a step there. That's Eric Strong yet again, burning former All-Pro cornerback Darren Gordon, and they are at goal to go now. Taking a shot to the end zone, and Eric Strong finishes the job as the Falcons come screeching back into this game. Luckily, we were ready for the onside kick the second go around, and we do recover it. We have the ball around midfield now. Orlando Cross rolling to his right. It's only a 5-point game right now. He's going to let this one fly for Jimmy Andrews, but there's several dirty birds in the vicinity. It's going to fall incomplete. 3rd down and long. This would be a huge conversion for us to get, but instead Cross is going to be intercepted by Ward. Andrews tracks him down, so it's not a pick 6, but a terrible play right there, and Atlanta is set up with great field positioning. This pass is going to be tipped and knocked away from Nick Newman. 3rd down and 10 with a minute and a half left to go, trying to lead a game-winning drive. McCollum pumps several times and throws directly into coverage to Roberts. That is the veteran safety who steps in for the injured rookie Jerry Gray that we had there, and Anthony McCollum shaken up on the play. Not that it's really going to matter, because we should be able to run out the rest of this clock on this drive. The defense comes up clutch after the terrible Orlando Cross interception late in the 4th quarter. All we need is a 1st down to put this game away, and that's exactly what Daniels does for us there. We can come out in victory formation, and Albuquerque avoids a scare down in Atlanta. 35-30 is the final, and it shouldn't have even been that close at the end of the game after all. I mean, it was 35-17, but instead Atlanta, we let them come back into the game, but all that matters is we got the dub. Cross with 3 touchdowns, over 200 yards, and the costly interception, only a 44% completion percentage, so not helping himself there. 87 yards for Daniels on the day, a touchdown, and 51 yards for Vickers, and Roberts even came in and got 16 yards. Darius Floyd, the only receiver with multiple receptions on the day, but the touchdowns were spread out among 3 different pass catchers, as you saw there. When it comes to this defense, holy cow, we continued to get to the quarterback 7 or 8 times there. We got to him. Even Roger Long got a sack. Anthony Roberts with the big-time interception to seal this game, and Justin Williams with the scoop and score on the punt return. Looking at some other big games this week inside of our own division, the San Francisco 49ers are on our tail. Yes, they're 6-3, but they just beat a very good Chicago Bears team in Chicago by 13 points. You also have the Seattle Seahawks bouncing back after our win over them last week, and I don't think the Eagles are going to be getting the 1 seed again this year. They have kind of fallen off. And finally, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the Arizona Cardinals by 10 points. Arizona is actually going to be our opponent next week, and they are at a lowly 1-8 record right now. But again, the media is doubting the undefeated Vipers, and they even think that the Cardinals are going to win. And the only thing they really have going for them in this one is that they are at home. As you see, Erickson has been one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. 4 touchdowns to 19 interceptions is just atrocious. They're going to hand off the ball to Zeke Cobbs to start start off this game, and this game starts off with a holding penalty and their running back having to limp off of the field. Already a bad start for Arizona. We already blew this team out once this year. I believe it was 36-7 when we played them last episode in Albuquerque. Now the quarterback's going to try to run on the designed play there, as you saw. It worked last time we played them for a touchdown. That time it doesn't work, and we're going to force the 3-and-out eventually. First time with the football in our own hands now, and Deron Daniels picks up another 10 yards. I swear this kid is just so good. That's going to get us just inside of their territory now as Rondell Vickers, healthy after having to limp off of the field last week. He's going to pick up the first down. Handoff is going to go to Daniels. He's going to take this one to the right side yet again. What a spin move. A tackle is missed. He's getting busy down the right sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 11. Now faced with a 3rd down and 7, Krosh is going to be flushed to his right, and he's going to connect with his running back for 6. That's going to get us on the board first. Now Albuquerque trying to force a 3-and-out on the ensuing Arizona drive, and that is exactly what we do there by a single yard. Orlando Cross looking to cook on this next drive. Now he's going to run this one to the left side. He's going to be tackled out of bounds, but not until he picks up that first down. Play action pass, now Cross rolling to his right and connecting with his big 6'8" tight end Vaughn Lewis right there as we continue to cook in Arizona territory. Run to the right for Rondell Vickers, pulls out this stiff arm, cuts it back inside, picks up about 5 yards on the play. Play fake again, and again the play fake goes to Vaughn Lewis. He picks up another Albuquerque first down as we continue to have a fantastic drive right here. Another play fake, Cross rolling to his right, and again connects with his tight end, getting us down to about the 12-yard line. Faced with a 3rd down as we enter the second quarter, Cross throws that one over the middle, tipped up into the air, and it's going to be intercepted by the linebacker. That's not what we wanted to see right there, and the worst part about all of this, we had a wide open Burt Myers for 6. Instead, Arizona gets the turnover going their way. Zeke Hobbs on a run to the left side, fighting through contact as you saw there, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play, making this a 3rd down and manageable, and he's going to pick up just enough to move the chains for Arizona. This lowly offense has only won a single game, and that was early on in the year. I believe they're on about a 7-game losing streak right now, but yet they continue to run with quarterback Erickson. He's going to dump this one off on the screen to his running back, Zeke Hobbs. He's going to set up 3rd down and 5 after that. 3rd down, of course, with the conversion here to Mills, and that's going to keep this drive alive. Zeke Hobbs on the run to the right side now, and he's going to pick up a first down. It is important to note that this Vipers team is known to struggle in Arizona. No matter how good we are, no matter how bad they are, Zeke Hobbs with a powerful run, he's going to get out to the 15-yard line. Now they're going to give it to Hamilton. The backup running back pulls out the stiff arm, and he's going to get brought down just shy of that first down marker. It's going to be 3rd down and inches, and they're actually going to be looking to throw for it, and it's going to work for them, resulting in a touchdown there for, I believe that is Connor Hawkins, the veteran wideout, and this game is tied up at 7 apiece, just shy of the 2-minute warning. Nice run right up the gut there. That's going to set up 3rd down and inches as we try to put together a 2-minute drill. Brian Moore, the rookie's going to make the catch, and he is shaken up. He took a nasty hit on that play, but he did hold on to the football, and he's going to have to limp off the field. 1.5 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Deron Daniels makes the catch and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock. He picks up 7. 3rd down and 3. Cross has got time in the pocket, and Floyd can't hang on to the football. He had him on the curl, but the veteran with an uncharacteristic drop there. As we get an update on Brian Moore, he hurt his foot on that play and is going to be out for the remainder of this one. This pass to the flat's going to be caught by Hobbs, but what a tackle by Justin Williams, and the Vipers are going to burn a timeout with 30 seconds left to play. Cross going to fire that one over the middle, caught by Jimmy Andrews, and he's going to pick up a solid gain. 20 seconds left to go now. Cross looking to throw yet again, going for the corner route here, trying to use the sideline, but Colton catches that one out of bounds. 4th down and inches, and we're actually going to go for it here, rolling the dice, and Vickers is going to pick up just enough for that as Albuquerque uses their final timeout. Cross looking to throw, firing that one to the left side, caught by Andrews. He was supposed to get out of bounds on the out route there. I don't think it's going to work. Hurrying up to the line, trying to get the snap off before the clock runs out, but they don't. Albuquerque mismanages the clock going into the half as we're all tied up at 7 still. At least we do get the football to open up the third quarter of play. Nice run by Daniels as he gets some solid blocking to the right side there, picking up 7 on the play. Second down, now Cross is going to be under a little bit of pressure. That's going to force an inaccurate pass right into the hands of Carter, and this is all going Arizona's way right now. Great hit by the linebacker 52, forced a horribly inaccurate throw out of the 5-time MVP quarterback, and now we're about to be down to Arizona as we leave Connor Hawkins wide open in the end zone, and the fans here in Arizona are loving it as they finally have something to cheer about against one of the only undefeated teams actually in the NFL right now. At least we get a big play to the second string tight end Trey Francis. He gets us out to midfield where we face a third down. This time Darius Floyd is able to hold on to the football, but they're not going to give him the first down. It's going to be 4th and inches. We could go for it or attempt a 58-yard field goal with the former Cardinal Brian Koch, and he's going to get it for us and make it a 4-point game. Zeke Hobbs with a carry right up the middle. He's going to pick up 6 off the play fake, but we were not fooled at all as the pass rush gets home yet again, and we continue to sack the quarterback in this episode. This pass is going to be incomplete. Great pressure on that play to force the bad throw. Williams was there to make sure it fell incomplete, and now we have the football going back our way. The Cardinals send some heat on the ensuing Vipers drive, but Cross connects with his tight end quickly there, and we are right back into Arizona territory. Now rolling to his right, Cross is going to throw this one at the last second for his running back, Deron Daniels, inside of the 10. Arizona doesn't think that Cross got the pass out, though, before stepping out of bounds. They're challenging the play, but as you can see there, he was definitely not out of bounds by the time he released the pass, and the play's going to stand. Now Cross throwing that one off his back foot. It's going to be caught by the tight end, Von Lewis, but for the second time in this video, Cross is limping off of the field now, grabbing at his throwing shoulder. That is not something you want to see. We just have to hope and pray it's nothing serious. Great pass over the middle is going to be caught and pick up a first down. Hobbs running over a defender. He gets out into open space. Gordon is there to bring him down, and we are lucky this man doesn't have a little bit more speed because that's probably the second time it could have been a house call if he did. Hamilton with a nice run there. He's going to pick up a few yards on the play. Erickson is going to be going down on third down, though. That is Darrell Fannin with the big play, forcing Arizona to settle for a field goal and tie this game up at 17. Thank goodness Orlando Cross is back in the game. He's going to hand this one off to Deron Daniels, breaks the initial contact, and picks up 4. Cross looking to throw yet again, rolling to his right now, and he's going to look to pick this one up with himself with his legs. Do they give him the first down? No, they don't. It's 3rd and inches. Handoff is going to go to Vickers. The power back is somehow unable to convert on 3rd and short, and Albuquerque has to punt the football away with just over 7 minutes left to go in the game, but the Vipers defense is going to be standing strong, getting the sack and forcing a loss of 5. Handoff is going to go to Hobbs, breaks the first tackle there by Tommy Wynn, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Erickson fires that one to the left side, in and out of the hands of Maurice Sanders, but hey, I can't complain. I'm going to take the pass breakup on 3rd down, and we get the football back with great field positioning. Pass is going to be caught by the fullback, Ron White, able to tiptoe down the sideline and get us over to the 20-yard line. Now we got Daniels. He's going to take this one to the left side, pulls out the stiff arm, and picks up 5 on the play. We're going to give it to him yet again. He's going to fight his way right up the gut. For every inch that he can get, he does get it, and that's going to set up a goal to go. Pass in the flat's going to be caught by Von Lewis. He dives for the pylon, but comes up short. It's going to be 3rd down and goal now. Vickers denied at the goal line. The linebacker put him down on his butt a rear inches away from pay dirt. We're going to go with a fullback dive on 4th and inches. We roll the dice, and it pays off. Arizona now has just over 2 minutes to go downfield and tie this game up and potentially force overtime. 2nd down, handoff is going to go to Zeke Hobbs, hurdling over a couple of defenders. Vince Taylor does bring him down, though, and that's going to get us down to the 2-minute warning. Erickson fires that one to Wallace. He pulls out the stiff arm here, fighting out of a tackle, and gets brought down just shy of that 50-yard line as they go hurry up. Erickson throws that one over the middle. Duncan has the reception, and he's going to pick up about 7, maybe 8 yards on the play. A minute and a half left to go now. Erickson throwing that one into coverage, tipped, and it's intercepted. Tommy Wynn, the rookie linebacker, with his second interception of the episode, and that might just be the nail in the coffin if the run game can put this away for the Vipers. Nice run by Deron Daniels right there, and that will allow us to milk out the rest of this clock. So for the second time today, we are able to walk away out of enemy territory, facing a little bit of a scare, but we come out victorious. Looking at the stats for this afternoon's game, Orlando Cross did have 2 costly interceptions. Luckily, we were able to survive despite those. Another day with over 80 yards rushing for Deron Daniels, 16 for Vickers on 7 carries is not great. Cross also had 16 yards. Vaughn Lewis was our leading receiver. He had a touchdown, as did Deron Daniels, but this game was definitely a lot more of a struggle than I expected going into it. Tommy Wynn led the team in tackles. We got to the quarterback 4 more times today, and Tommy Wynn also came away with the game-sealing interception. Again, looking at games throughout this week, it was a big one inside of the division. The Seattle Seahawks take down the San Francisco 49ers 34-22. I think at least one of these teams will be grabbing a wild card spot. And how about the Miami Dolphins? They started off this season 7-0, but since then have lost 3 straight, including to the lowly New York Giants. And a big game inside of the AFC North as the Bengals take down the Steelers in a shootout 38-34, and Cincinnati will be our opponent in next week's game. Looking at what the newspaper is predicting here, the media is finally predicting us to win a game. Bold move, predicting the 10-0 team to take down the 5-5 team at home. But this Bengals team does have some playmakers. 2018 first overall pick Dexter Parker has 11 touchdowns to 15 interceptions, but he can be very dynamic, as we even saw last week in that game against Pittsburgh. He's going to avoid the pressure here and nearly throw an interception. Could have been a terrible start there for Cincinnati. Now they're going to toss this one to the left for Gonzalez. He's going to make a nice move, and Lomas Gonzalez was actually their first round pick this year, 2nd overall out of UNLV. 2nd down and 12 here for Cincinnati. They're going to fake the give to him and now let this one fly to the left side. That's going to be caught by Jeremy Stevens. The tight end actually leads this Bengals team in pretty much all receiving categories. Now Gonzalez showing everybody why he was the 2nd overall pick, as he has a strong play right there, but it's not going to matter. The backup tight end got caught with holding. Now Parker's going to be taking a shot on this play, and it's going to be caught by Kirk Mays. Cincinnati comes out and runs Hail Mary on 1st and 17 for some reason, but it works out for them. Now Cross looking to take a shot on the first play of the game for us, but instead it's going to be intercepted there by Riley Michaels, and this game is off to a fantastic start here for Cincinnati. What a throw by Parker right over Tommy Wynn, right into the hands of Kirk Mays. Parker looking to throw yet again, fires a strike over the middle, and that one's going to be caught by Kevin Tate. Now faced with a goal to go, the Vipers defense is going to be standing strong. Flag on the play, holding on the right tackle. We are going to decline it, and they're going to bring out Nugent for the field goal attempt to give them a 10-point lead here in the first quarter. Not an ideal start for Albuquerque here at home, but this game is obviously far from over. We were down 10 to Atlanta early as well, and we ended up winning that one. Pass off of his back foot is going to be caught by Brian Moore, back in action, and what a throw by Orlando Cross, putting that one right on the money. Great job blocking on that play, allowing Deron Daniels to pick up another first down right there. Play fake, Cross looking for his big tight end in the end zone, but he's going to be intercepted yet again. The safety, Isaac Ford's going to take this one down the left sideline. No shot that Chris Diamond is going to catch him, and he's going to take this the distance for a 100-yard pick six. Folks, this is an unbelievable start in the first quarter here for Albuquerque. Down 3 possessions with 2 minutes left to go still in the first quarter. Just because we're down 3 possessions, though, doesn't mean that we should panic. We can still run the football. We do not have to become a one-dimensional football team. Nice catch made there by Darius Floyd. He's going to pick up a first down and get into Bengals territory. Now Cross taking a shot to the left side. He's got Floyd yet again down inside of the 5. This Vipers offense is still very efficient, as we've seen on this drive. Third down and goal. Now Cross rolling to his left, makes a throw on the move, and it's going to be caught by Jimmy Andrews, and that's going to get us on the board, making it a 10-point game yet again. This pass going to be caught by Jeremy Stevens. Vince Taylor thought he had himself an interception on that play, tried to play the ball, but it ends up burning him. Cincinnati gets a big play, and Gonzalez continues to just have a phenomenal rookie campaign and a great day today. They're going to give the football to him again. He's going to fall forward and pick up 6 on that one. Parker looking to throw the product out of Notre Dame, throws into coverage, and once again, it's going to be a dropped interception by our backup safety who had the big interception against Atlanta, but today has been struggling. 2 interceptions have gone off of his hands, but at least this Vipers defense will force another Mike Nugent field goal attempt. This one is up and right down the middle. Faced with a third down and long on the ensuing Vipers drive, Cross is going to get this one off, and it's going to be right off of the hands of Darius Floyd. Granted, he would have been shy of that first down marker, and this Bengals defense forces a 3-and-out. This catch is going to be made by Donovan Briggs right there, and he's going to make this third down and inches. Handoff to Gonzalez, and Robert Long's going to tackle him over that first down marker. 3 minutes to go now in the quarter. Gonzalez with a wide open running lane right up the gut right there, picking up another Cincinnati first down. Parker airing this one out to the right side, and it's going to be caught. That is the tight end, Don Rogers, and he's going to pick up another Cincinnati first down as this offense seems to move the ball seamlessly. Jeremy Stevens again getting involved in the offense, and they're going to get inside of the red zone. Third down. No way we thought they were going to be running the football there. It was 3rd and 7. We pass committed and everything, and Cincinnati called our bluff. They have a 20-point lead now as we are under 2 minutes left to go in the first half of play, but now Burt Myers, the undrafted receiver down the left sideline, burns a little bit of clock. It is a one-play touchdown drive to get Albuquerque back within 13. High snap here for Parker, and he's taking a shot looking for Donovan Briggs, and he's got him. He just burnt our man Gordon on the right side right there, and they're looking to turn it into 6, and that's exactly what he does. A fantastic throw by Dexter Parker right there, threading the needle, and that's going to put to rest anything that we just did right there with our big play. We thought maybe, okay, we've made a 13-point game going into half, but no. In just a couple of plays, Cincinnati gets into the end zone too, and now Cross is running into sacks. We are down to 2 timeouts now left in this half as we try to get on the board before halftime, because if our defense is going to be playing like this, we need to go blow for blow with Cincinnati, and that's exactly what we're going to do right before halftime here. Jimmy Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving the Vipers faithful something to cheer about as we go into the break. Down 13, but luckily we do get the football to start off the second half of play. Deron Daniels on the run to the right side picks up the first down because we cannot abandon the ground game yet. There is still a full half of football left to play. Heck, even Rondell Vickers can pick up 10 yards of carry right there. Daniels is going to get himself another carry. He's going to go right up the gut and pick up a first down because Cross can't throw interceptions if we're running the football. We are going to let him air it out on this play for Darius Floyd, and that's going to be ruled a touchdown. Looking at the replay, I'm going to be honest, I don't even think he got 1 foot in bounds, but the refs say that the play stands. Cincinnati does not challenge the ruling on the field, and just like that, it is a 6-point game. Albuquerque has come roaring back into this one. 3rd down and 2, we're looking for the conversion, but we ran commit, we bit on the play fake, and Kirk Mays is gone on the left side. The 1-possession lead for Cincinnati does not last long as Dexter Parker is now over 300 yards passing on only 14 completions, and he has 3 scores. Orlando Cross looking to match that, but Jimmy Andrews drops it on 3rd down. He could have caught that, maybe turned it upfield and converted. Instead, we go 3-and-out, and Lomas Gonzalez is going right up the middle and just gashing our run defense. They're going to give it to him yet again, and he's going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards on the play, and that is why the play action has been working so good for Cincinnati. They're going to go with it again here. Kirk Mays with a nice catch, and that's going to get them into Vipers territory. Here's a handoff. It's going to go to Kendall Hunt, and the fresh legs are getting busy. His first carry of the game goes for over 20 yards down to the 23-yard line. They're going to feed him the football yet again, running over defenders and picking up another first down. They send Stevens in motion here. Gonzalez pulls off the quick spin, goes inside, and that's going to put him over the century mark so far today, or right on the nose. 20 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown. Looking to get a second one here, but the Vipers defense swarms him in the backfield. 3rd down and 9. Parker looking for 6, but Darren Gordon is there to swat that ball away and force another Mike Nugent field goal attempt, which is going to be good. We are now down by 16 points. It is a 2-possession game. All we need is 2 touchdowns and a couple of 2-point conversions, and this game is tied, but time is running out. We are now in the 4th quarter of play, continuing to run the football, but that's because Cincinnati's letting us get like 10 yards a pop right now. Now we're faced with a 3rd down and 9, and that could have been a costly interception, similar to the one at the end of the game against Atlanta. The offense stays on the field, though, looking for the conversion. Cross going deep right here. He had a man open, but he let him out of bounds. He also had Deron Daniels streaking wide open over the middle as the safeties were split, but instead, Cincinnati's going to get the football on the turnover on downs. 3rd down and 2. The Vipers defense needs to come up with a play here, but they can't. They send the blitz. It almost gets home, but Kirk Mays makes the great catch. Gonzalez on the run. He takes it up the middle and picks up another Cincinnati first down. Toss play to the right now for Kendall Hunt. He's going to break the first tackle. Gordon able to bring him down, but not until he picks up the first. That's going to make it goal to go now for Cincinnati, continuing to feed Kendall Hunt, and the number 2 running back gets into the end zone. Now with the kickoff, we just want to let it bounce out the back of the end zone, get a touchback, but no, of course it takes a Cincinnati bounce, and we are going to be down at our own 5-yard line, because why wouldn't we be in this game? Nothing seems to be going our way, especially defensively. Nice catch made there by Jimmy Andrews, and we're going to be hurrying up the offense now as we have 4 minutes left to go, and we're down 51-28. But of course, the right guard has a false start. That's going to make this 2nd down and 7. At that point, why even bother hurrying up? Cross is going to be going deep right here, and it's going to be caught. Brian Moore, the rookie out of Portland State, is in the end zone for the first time in his NFL career. A 90-yard touchdown for him, and now going for 2. Cross doesn't see anything that he likes. He wants to take it himself, but he is not the scrambler that he once was. Going for the onside kick. We do recover, but the ball only traveled about 7 or 8 yards right there. It needs to travel 10, so Cincinnati will get possession of the football. Luckily, the defense does force a 3-and-out, but they are in field goal range for Mike Nugent, and that's going to make him 4 for 4 today. 3rd down and 10, under 2 minutes left to go. We're down by 20 once again. Cross is going to throw that one on the move and off the hands of Darius Floyd. Man, we have dealt with just so many drops today. Obviously, we're going for it on 4th down. Cross steps up into this pass. He gets hit as he lets that one go. Several Bengals are in the area to knock that one away, and now Cincinnati can just milk the clock. They're going to give it to the fullback. Orlando threatens to score on that play. He runs over Darren Gordon, which is not something you want to see, especially in garbage time, as Cincinnati, not only do they hand us our first loss of the season, but they dominated us, and they have showed the rest of the league that we are indeed vulnerable. After those first 2 interceptions on those first 2 drives, Cross had a phenomenal game, almost 300 yards and 5 touchdowns. Deron Daniels on only 9 carries had almost 70 yards. Jimmy Andrews had the most receptions, but Brian Moore with that long touchdown, the first of his career, led us in receiving, a $141. Vaughn Lewis was targeted twice, and both of those plays resulted in interceptions, so we did not target him much after that, and the defense was not very helpful at all. Highlighting some key matchups this week, Seattle continues to be right on their tail after beating San Francisco last week. They take down the 4-7 Pittsburgh Steelers, and Arizona is playing like a 1-10 team, as San Francisco is also fighting for a wildcard spot in the NFC. Darren Gordon got a little bit shaken up at the end of that game. He suffered an abdominal tear, and he's going to be out for the next couple of weeks. And Lance Campbell, our backup quarterback, is very unhappy with the loss. In fact, telling people that Orlando Cross should be benched in favor of him, which I think is just absurd. Buddy, you are a draft bust. Orlando Cross is a 5, possibly soon to be 6-time MVP. And you're calling for him to be benched. That is not a good look in the media right there. And we're going to be taking on the San Francisco 49ers next. But Lance Campbell might be a little bit on the hot seat when it comes to the offseason. Obviously, he will be sticking around for the rest of the year, unless he continues to be an issue. But this is a good start to this game now as we put our focus on this San Francisco game, a huge game inside of the division. If the 49ers want any kind of a shot at this division, they're going to have to take us down today. Pass is going to be caught by Jimmy Andrews after Cross takes a sack on first down. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Quick throw to the right side is going to be caught by Darius Floyd as he plays his former team. This team drafted him very high, I think 3rd overall a number of years ago. But now we're going to be going for it on 4th down and inches. And we had a man open, but Cross floated it. Should not have done that. And now they have the football going back their way. Benji Barton, a great quarterback out of Harvard. He has been the answer for San Francisco, their answer for being a relevant football team yet again, but we're going to sack him on 3rd down. After forcing a 3-and-out, the Vipers offense has the ball back in their hands, and Cross is going to air this one out for Jimmy Andrews. The defensive tackle, or the defensive player, I should say, misses the tackle on the play, and Andrews is gone for 6. The Notre Dame wide receiver takes that one the distance, and that is back-to-back weeks now where we have a touchdown over 90 yards. Again, the defense forces a 3-and-out, so we are back out here on offense, and we're going to go with a flea flicker. Nobody was open downfield, though, so Cross just ate the sack. That was an 11-yard loss on that play. 2nd down and 21 now. Darius Floyd is going to pick up a lot of that lost yardage. 3rd down and 11 now. Cross has got time in the pocket, fires that one over the middle, and that crossing route over the middle has proven to be dangerous in this episode. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted this time and just knocked away. Pass over in the middle is going to be caught by Josh Swan right there. He picks up a 1st down for San Francisco. Barton fires that one to Swan yet again, and he's going to pick up another Niner 1st down, getting them into our territory. Play fake, and down goes Benji Barton. Roger Long, the 2nd-year linebacker, makes a big play right there, and that's going to bring us into the 2nd quarter as San Francisco faces 3rd and 16, and Benji Barton's intercepted. Maurice Sanders comes away with the pick, and we got this ball going back our way. Cross airing this one out to the left side, looking for Jimmy Andrews yet again, and he is having quite the afternoon. He does get brought down inside of the 10-yard line, but another big play by our receiver, and it all goes to waste. Kareem Wilson, the safety, had the football thrown directly to him. Cross kicking himself as he should. I don't know what he was looking at on that play. Joel Denham is going to take this one to the right side, and he's going to pick up only a few yards. Vince Taylor on the tackle is going to have to check out of the game now, grabbing at his right arm. San Francisco has one of the worst run offenses in the NFL, but you know what? Their pass game seems to be perfectly fine as Swan is going to take this one the distance. Gray cannot make the tackle, and Benji Barton has gotten his team on the board 7 apiece. Cross is going to fire this one downfield to the right side. Yet again, he's got Brian Moore, and the rookie continues to make great plays for us. He's one of the fastest players on this team, and I could see him developing into being one of our top receivers in another year or two. Here's a run to the right side by Rondell Vickers. He's going to set up 3rd down and 1. Handoff is going to go to Deron Daniels. He goes right up the middle and moves the chains. 5 minutes left to go in the quarter, and Vickers is going down. Great play made there by the linebacker coming in on the blitz. Now 3rd down, Cross rolling to his right. He wanted Jimmy Andrews, but the pass rush would not let him get the ball off. And so we're going to bring out Brian Koch for a field goal to give us a 3-point lead. 1st and 10 here for San Francisco. Joel Denham's going to take this one right up the middle and pick up a few yards. But as I was saying on their previous drive, San Francisco is dead last when it comes to rushing offense. That's right, number 32 in the league. So we have no reason to let their ground game tear us apart like what happened last week with Lomas Gonzalez. 2.5 minutes left to go in the quarter now. Denham gets away from the initial contact, and as I was just saying, we cannot let this guy run all over us. This guy is terrible at his job. We cannot let him get like over 100 yards on us at all today. We definitely cannot let him break off big runs and average 10 yards a carry. Barton's going to take a shot to the end zone right here. Somehow it's going to be caught by Eddie Jackson, and I'm even more confused how they didn't give him the touchdown. It's not going to matter, though. Swan is going to get his second of the afternoon, and San Francisco is going to be recapturing the lead. Faced with a 3rd down and long on the ensuing drive, pump fake from Cross. He rolls to his right, and he had a wide open player right there, but it's going to fall incomplete as it was off the mark. I think that was because he was throwing that one on the move. Meanwhile, Eddie Jackson, the number 1 receiver here in San Francisco, is making all kinds of plays. 3rd down and 5, and they've got the fullback Austin in the flat. He takes this one down the left sideline, and San Francisco is going to use their second timeout. Benji Barton firing that one over the middle, and Josh Swan has had a phenomenal game so far today. They are 2 for 5 on 3rd down so far. This is 3rd down right here. Jackson with another reception, but this time he's going to be shy of that 1st down marker, and that's going to force San Francisco to settle for another field goal, which is going to make it a 7-point game at the break. San Francisco also gets the football to start off the 3rd quarter. They're going to be going for a big play here on 3rd down into double man coverage, and Swan is not coming down with that one. The Vipers defense forces a quick 3 and out. Daniels with a big run to the left side right here. Phenomenal blocking, and he's going to get out just shy to the 40-yard line. Deron Daniels on another carry to the left side yet again. Tries pulling out the stiff arm. It doesn't quite work, and he gets wrestled out of bounds. Cross looking to throw yet again, firing that one over the middle, and he had a man open, and that's at least the 2nd time today he's had a man open. He's been protected well, and it's just off the mark. Luckily, Brian Moore is able to bring that one in despite the pass being behind him, and he's going to convert on 3rd down, but now Cross is going to be going down. The pass rush comes from right up the middle there, and he loses 9. Now taking a shot to the end zone. He had Jimmy Andrews, but he needs to lead him a bit more to the left. Instead, the safety was there to play the ball. 3rd down and long, taking a shot, looking for more. It's going to fall incomplete, though, so we're going to have to settle for another Brian Koch field goal, which is right down Broadway. The Niners are looking to extend their lead on this drive. This is going to be a play fake thrown right into coverage, and Vince Taylor, the safety that we picked up in the offseason, comes away with the interception, and just like that, we can take the lead on this drive. Daniels taking this one to the right side, fights through the initial contact, and picks up a big gain. Now Cross looking to throw yet again, well protected, gets this one off to Brian Moore, gets brought down, but he's going to make it 3rd down and short. Cross looking to throw again, fires that one over the middle, tipped up into the air, and luckily just falls incomplete, as that was at a serious risk of getting intercepted, and instead Koch is going to make this a 1-point game now. 17-16, San Francisco still looking to build onto their lead. That's going to be a nice catch by the tight end Greg Christensen, and he's going to make it 3rd down and 1. Play fake now, throwing that one in the area of Josh Swan. He's going to be trying to break away from the defense. Finally, we are able to wrestle him down inside of the red zone. Barton looking to throw again, gets the pass off in the flat to his running back, Joel Denham, but he's going to be a yard shy of that 1st down marker, forcing them to settle for a field goal and make it a 4-point affair. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, we're going to give the football here to Deron Daniels. He's got some open space to the right side, pulls out the stiff arm, and ladies and gentlemen, he is gone down the right sideline. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers, and they're going to have the lead as we go into the 4th quarter of play. Barton floating that one to the right side, and what a catch there by Eddie Jackson, able to keep his feet in bounds. Play fake now, and it's going to be caught by Blake O'Sullivan, and the receiver is going to pick up another 1st down. Handoff is going to go to the fullback now, Austin. He's going to gush us right up the gut right there and pick up 7 yards. Barton fires that one over the middle. O'Sullivan, with his 2nd catch of the drive, picks up another Niners 1st down. 3rd and 6, they come out in the I formation. Pass is going to be out of bounds, plus it's going to be knocked away. They're going to have a decision to make, and they're going to choose to punt this football away. We have White back there, one of the best returners in the league. It's not going to matter, though, as they pin us back at our own 2-yard line. Trying to get a little bit of breathing room now for our punter, but Ron White doesn't even get out of the end zone, and as you can see, the ball barely never crosses the plane, and it is once again a 1-point game after they get the safety, but they're going to be testing our safety now. The rookie Gray comes away with a pick, fumbles the football, but luckily we are there to jump on top of it. Cross able to find Brian Moore on the ensuing drive now as we look to extend this lead and potentially make it a 2-possession game depending on what happens on this drive and what we decide to do. Nice run to the left side. There's going to pick up a first down. Rondell Vickers going up the middle and picking up about 4 yards right there. That's going to make this a big 3rd down. Pass over the middle is going to be caught by Trey Francis. The tight end gets us inside of the red zone. Continuing to move the ball downfield now, Cross under a little bit of duress. He's going to take this one to the left side and get pushed out of bounds just shy of the first down. 2nd down and inches. Handoff is going to go to Ron White. He picks up more than just the first down, though, as he fights his way into the end zone for pay dirt. We would just settle on kicking the extra point, so it is an 8-point game, so they can still, within this drive, get back in it, but not if we're going to be forcing a 3-and-out, and they're going to be choosing to punt the football away and trusting their defense to get them the ball back, and that's a pretty good start for them right there as they use their first time out. 2nd down and 13 after the TFL. We're going to be going with the play fake. Pass is going to be caught by Jimmy Andrews, but he doesn't quite pick up the first down. This is a big 3rd and 2. Game on the line. Vickers, again, unable to pick it up, and that is at least the 2nd time in this episode that he has not been able to pick up a crucial 3rd down. Barton's going to fire that one over the middle. It's going to be caught by Blake O'Sullivan as they have under a minute left to work with. Barton is going to be going down. The Vipers send the heat, and it gets home. They are 3 for 11 on 3rd down today. This is a 3rd down right here. Pass is going to be knocked away. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there. 4th down and 15. Game on the line. Looking to tie the game on this drive. Looking for the 4th down conversion. Caught by Eddie Jackson. Shy of the first down marker. Taylor limping off the field. He's going to be okay, though. And that's going to result in a big bounce back win inside of the division for the Albuquerque Vipers. 30-22 is your final here. Cross had himself a pretty solid game, another costly interception, but he did have over 300 yards. Another game, though, with a bad completion percentage. Great day for Deron Daniels, especially on that long touchdown run. Moore and Andrews both had great games, and honestly, it's starting to feel like those are our top 2 receivers that we have right now. Williams led the team in tackles. We did get to the quarterback 3 times, 1 time for Darrell Fannin, and we also came away with 3 interceptions. The Seattle Seahawks avoid a scare in Arizona, similar to us a couple of weeks ago. They win this one 16-13, and Arizona is in sole possession of the 1st overall pick. Miami continues to lose. They make it 5 in a row now, and it's not even close. Baltimore beats them by 14. And looking at the AFC North yet again, despite back-to-back big weeks for the Cincinnati offense, they fall flat on their face against Cleveland. Looking at the standings with 4 games left to go in the season, the Browns have a 2-game lead on anyone else in the AFC North. The Texans have a 2-game lead on the Colts, but I wouldn't be surprised if they both end up being playoff teams. The Jets are in front of the East, followed by the Dolphins on their losing streak. The Bills, I don't think they're going to be going back to the Super Bowl, and then you got the 6-6 Patriots. Meanwhile, almost everyone in the AFC West is at 500. Going over to the NFC, the Bears have 9 wins, 7 for the Packers. The Lions and Vikings not doing too hot. The Saints are the only team in the NFC South with a winning record. Over in the East, the Redskins are 8-4, but you have the Dallas Cowboys right on their tail, and the Eagles' fall off needs to be studied this season. Meanwhile, we are the 1 seed in the NFC currently, followed by the Seahawks, the Niners, and the lowly Cardinals. Looking at the stat leaders throughout the league, Orlando Cross does lead the league in passing yards ahead of Aaron Rodgers and Wayne Rivers. He also leads the league in touchdown passes, 4 more than Aaron Rodgers and Alex Malone. Cox and Hawk each have 19. When it comes to interceptions, Sellers has only 5 on the season, but some of these quarterbacks like the Panthers' Rob Stewart just look absolutely abysmal. Michael Brown of the Kansas City Chiefs has over 1,500 rushing yards. That leads the league. And then you have Campbell and Sanders, each with 11 rushing touchdowns. The Bills also have the leader in receptions in their tight end, but the Raiders' John Wade leads the league in receiving. Mike Cottrell right at 1,000. And then the Chiefs' Luke Holt has 13 touchdowns. At least the Panthers lead the league in something, as their linebacker leads the league in tackles. Daryl Fannin is tied for the league in sacks with 13, along with the Cleveland Browns defender there, and Gordon still has 7 interceptions to lead the entire NFL. Taking a look at our team stats, as we saw Orlando Cross leading the league in touchdowns, in passing yards, and he's only been sacked 14 times. If we can keep that under 20 this season, that would be spectacular. I think Deron Daniels is on pace to be a 1,000-yard rusher. If we can get him into the end zone a couple more times, that'd be nice. But Rondell Vickers, we kind of put him in there, all those goal line packages. Almost 700 yards for Jimmy Andrews, as the young receiver leads us in pretty much every receiving category, and he is in a contract season. Vince Taylor leads us in tackles. Daryl Fannin has 8 tackles for loss. That to go along with his 13 sacks. The Hall of Famer could be a Defensive Player of the Year award winner this year, and we have done a great job taking away the ball. In fact, we have the best turnover differential in the entire NFL, as it just keeps going with guys who have interceptions, and 4 of them have been returned for touchdowns. Our kicker, Brian Koch, is perfect on the year, 17 for 17 when it comes to kicking, and Orlando Cross is the current favorite for MVP. Behind him is the Texans running back. Then you have Aaron Rodgers on the Colts, Alex Malone on the Texans, and the Baltimore Ravens, Brian Campbell. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leaving a like is always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey.